Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Trader here on the Schwab Network YouTube page. I'm Alex Coffey in for Kevin Hanks. We're about an hour into the final trading day of the week, and we got a couple AI players to look at. The market itself firmly green after what's been a really nice bounce back for equities in the U.S. To kick off this week in 2025, a volatile start to 2025, but a nice bounce back today. We're going to be talking Salesforce. We're going to be talking Broadcom, both names that have been positioned to be players within this AI space, one from a software standpoint in Salesforce, one from a hardware standpoint in Broadcom. Both of which getting some love from analysts here to end the week. We're going to start with Salesforce. This is a company that was a little bit more volatile over the last few years than it typically has been, but it was upgraded to buy from hold at TD Cowen. Price target also increased from 400 from 380. The company basically, that being TD Cowen, sees opportunity in this recent pullback. They acknowledge the nice rally to end the year, and they're excited about this Agentforce platform that Salesforce has. Agentforce, for those unfamiliar, is essentially, my understanding, is an AI workforce platform that allows companies to basically create AI agents, perhaps more efficient, definitely perhaps more cheap from a labor standpoint to do some of those tasks. So trying to position themselves as a winner in AI application. We're looking at a neutral to bullish strategy, kind of going with the note, but also giving ourselves a little bit of cushion here in the event that the stock kind of churns sideways along this path. We're going out to Valentine's Day for the expiration, February 14th, looking at the 315, 310 put vertical. If we could get a $1.25 credit, that would be a quarter the width of the strikes. It would create a 3-to-1 risk reward. So you'd risk $375 over the next month-ish in time with a chance to make $125. Now, the current share price of Salesforce is over $324 a share. So you got $9 in cushion, which is about 3% or so, to where you can make max profit of 125. It does take risk down. You can see that break even at expiration is 313.75. If it breaks through that, risk is capped out ultimately below 310. So it's protecting against that catastrophic decline. But you do take $375 in risk, which again is 3 times greater than the reward potential of 125. So looking for Salesforce to maintain its strength and perhaps hold on to these gains over the next month. Shifting gears to the hardware space, all this chatter of AI application needs these build out of the fancy chips and data centers and all the technology on the back end to run these things, from power to the technology. Broadcom has firmly placed itself as a winner within this hardware space, building out the technology needed to service these particular platforms. The chart alone shows its strength when you look at it. It's closed to 2024, but even throughout the year, it's consistent uptrend. Similar type of example trade here. What we're looking at is selling a put vertical. Another name that got some analyst love, raising the price target at Barclays 260 from 205. Nearly 90% of analysts that cover this name have a buy rating, so it goes to show that there is a bullish feeling on the street when it comes to Broadcom. What we looked at, though, short put vertical, same February 14th or Valentine's Day expiration. Looking at the 225, 220 put vertical, looking for $1.50. So this would be 30 cents for every dollar in risk on the trade, which, of course, for those who have followed the programming on Schwab Network over the years, know this is sort of that loose guideline, 30 cents on the dollar of risk that we often talk about. Broadcom, 233 current price. So you got about $8 in cushion, or about 3-4% to the downside. So similar setup as the one in Salesforce. 223.50 would be the break even if you got that $1.50 credit. Max profit is $150 on the 350 in max loss. The risk is below 220. And of course, max profit is stay above 225 through expiration. So both of these example trades, looking at potential AI winners, looking for that winning to continue, or at the very least, for it to be maintained over the next month or so, as both these names getting some love from analysts and moving higher here to close out the week. Thanks as always for tuning in to the Daily Trader. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.